Yo, what up, stream? What up? Let's get it. Let's get it. Today is Iran War Day 9. If you just seen my last stream, I literally said milk 1,900 times for 30 minutes straight. That was crazy. If you're watching this, Iran War Day 9. I'm just chilling right now. This is a lazy chill stream. I'm about to eat some chips with some hot sauce. Like I said, comment anything, I'll eat some hot sauce. Let's keep the grind going. Let's keep the sub count going. I actually need to put a timer for 7 o'clock. Hold on, let me do that. That being said, I um I constantly my gaming chair, by the way. My homie gave me this chair. Shout out to him. I always put a timer around 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. and I always post YouTube shorts around 7 p.m. I average around 10 to 15,000 views per day. I post about 8 shorts per day, 9 shorts every single day. Have yet to miss for 3 months straight. I'm constantly going. I've been doing this for 3 years. I've done it for 8 months in a row. I never missed a day. Trust me, dedication is real. My 21st stream ever. I've been streaming since March 1st, 2026. That is the start date. I have not given up yet. It's been 8 days in a row and it's going to continue streaming every single day. So come back, subscribe, like Strawberry Milk, Milk Mafia in the chat. Yes, we are slowly doing this, but constantly climbing up the ladder better than all these other YouTubers doing this. That being said, today, Iran war is still going on, which is crazy. We're gonna see some updates. We're gonna watch some YouTube videos, so hopefully no copyrights. We're probably gonna get copyrighted, and we're just chilling. If you see the progression, I'm constantly progressing and moving forward. So thank y'all. Don't ever give up on your dreams, even if there's 0 viewers watching. If there's 10, 20, keep moving forward. It's not about the viewers, it's not about the numbers. It's about the community and the consistency and becoming an artist and being creative and doing what you want, and the world will gravitate towards that, to somebody who does not give up and who is artistic, entertainment, all that. That's what it's about. Shout out to everybody watching. So we're gonna watch some updates. Everybody, welcome to the 21st stream ever. Everybody, once again, say hi to my boy Galaxy. Nobody has commented anything about Galaxy yet. Can't wait till the day where that starts to happen. This is my boy Galaxy. Everybody say hi to him. Hello, hello, hello. If you donate and everything, I'll give him a hug and kisses like that. But I actually have some hot Cheetos. Baked hot Cheetos. Not fried. The calories 50% less and gluten free. 80%. I mean, the fatness, total fat is 7%. Sodium is lower. Carbs is same. So overall, way better to eat these than just regular Cheetos. Sometimes regular hot Cheetos is all you got, but these are a little bit harder to find, but they're still worth it. Baked hot Cheetos. If you know, you know. If you're a dieter, bodybuilder, this is all. And I'm gonna add it with this hot sauce, which this hot sauce makes me cry, so I don't barely add any of it. So if you comment or anything, I'll eat some of this. My mouth is getting watered. I haven't ate anything at all today. Haven't drunk anything at all today. I just need to get some water. Actually, I'm gonna get some water soon. But I got some mango drink back there. Over here. So yes. Shout out everybody watching stream. Let's see what's going on with Iran war. I don't know. I just know they said we were gonna bomb them really bad last night. I don't have no political say. So anybody watching the stream 3 months later, 4 months later, I don't have a political view. Obviously, I always say I'm an American, so I choose America's side, and that's all I can say about anything. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. I'm not choosing any part of the war. I choose which side I'm on, American, because I'm American, like I said, but I don't I have no political view and nothing, all that. I'm just giving the update, giving the one-on-one of what's happening on the whole war. I'm just chilling. I'm just eating snacks, chilling. There's nothing. We're just cruising by today. We're just getting content for you guys. So yes, you watch my last stream I just did 30 minutes ago. I literally said milk 1,900 times. I just said it again. Oh my god. Try finish to 2,000. Milk, 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 milk. Wow, that was the fastest I ever did 100. If you're watching my last video, I didn't do it that fast. That is crazy. But yes, let's go. Let's watch some YouTube, everybody, and let's see how everybody's doing, man. I'm happy everybody's subscribing and watching the streams. This is playing Milk 3 for 30 minutes. We're at 11.3k subscribers and we're at 9,400 videos. I just uploaded this 41 minutes ago. 3 days ago I was talking about brain rot. I said it 700 times live on stream. This video is actually getting 53 views. Amazing. It's great to see the numbers go up. You know, I want to say this real quick. I was looking at my my analytics and I seen some YouTube shorts I posted 2 years ago. They're starting to gain traction slowly. Crazy. They're getting 3, 4, 5 views. And it's crazy what they say. It's true. You post a video a year ago, 2 years, and somehow word you search and they get you in the mix. They get viewers still. Even 2 years later, some of these videos are still getting traction. So don't ever stop posting. Don't, even if you get 0 views at the time, give it like a couple months, even a year or 2, and you're gonna see those views slowly graduate, and you're gonna be like, wow, this videos actually went up, like actually got some traction. I'm surprised. Like, I don't know how I did it, but it's crazy, man. When you keep pushing your YouTube channel, you keep pushing subscribers, I mean, you keep pushing content out there, videos slowly still gain views. Crazy. So I don't know how YouTube does it, their algorithm, but I get it. I slowly get it. It's just a progression thing. You'll slowly get 100k, you'll slowly get 20, 30k if you keep trying. And that's why I don't stop pushing the envelope. I'm keep pushing it. So Iran war, day 9. Let's see what's going on. Trump saying that we pretty much won the war. I believe him. We're best army in the world, in my opinion. But let's see what's going on. A lot happens in 2 to 3 hours every single time for this war. He said yesterday that was probably one of the best results we could have ever had in a war is what we're doing now. We're just doing really, really good. So, all right, let's make it big. I want top news. All right, I'm gonna just type it. Iran war. I put it in all caps. Okay. Israel strikes Iran oil facilities as war enters day 9. Okay, yeah, day 9. This is.
Find your purpose.
Hopefully, I'm not trying to get no ads. Let's like it real. Smaller. Yeah. It was 8 hours ago, so it's real live, everybody. Real. Let's see. Got any opinions? You just comment anything. I don't care what you comment. If you're watching right now across the world, right now, currently live on stream, if you comment, I will literally eat some hot sauce. I don't even care. Straight to the face and start crying. But yeah, watch. Let's see what's going on.
Perfect tax expert. Whatever your tax situation
Yo, we don't care about you.
Might be.
We are going to start.
All right, everybody. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted. I'm just trying to stream, give information to the people. That's all I'm trying to do. And my ear. All right, there we go. All right, let me make sure. And like I said, we're just chilling, so don't expect me to be talking too much. But let's just watch what's going on.
Start with one of the biggest stories we have been following for over a week now, and that is the escalating situation over in the Middle East.
Okay.
Bringing us out to this, it's a live image that we have in Tel Aviv over in Israel. As I read some of the
Oh,
latest
okay. It looks
reported-
pretty good. Imagine you were just watching this and then boom, big old bomb just live. You're just watching it. That'd be
reporting
wild.
courtesy of the Associated Press. They say this, that Israel on Sunday struck southern Lebanon, Beirut, and an oil storage facility in Tehran as the war in the Middle East keeps escalating. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu,
Okay, so they bombed.
who promised, quote, many surprises for the next phase of this conflict.
Oh, there's another phase. So we're entering phase 2. It sounds like everybody keeps saying we're entering phase 2. If they don't want to listen to us in phase 1, they're going to be really mad in phase 3 and 4. Had to grab a plate, paper plate, finna eat some hot Cheetos with some hot sauce. You know what I'm saying, everybody? Oh, I have a cookie here. Yep. Cookies are getting still eating that. If you're watching this part of the stream, if you're watching this 3 months later, tell me in the comments, why did you eat that cookie? I have no clue. I like cookies. Alright, here we go. See what they're saying.
Not only do we have this live look out of Tel Aviv, but we also continue to have a live look out of Beirut in Lebanon, where out in the distance you can see a bit of
So they're saying right here, the facility hit in Tehran was a strong depot for jet fuel gasoline. Ooh, we knocked out that from them jet fuel and diesel.
smoke there. It has been dissipating for the past several hours.
Baked
The
hot
AP
Cheetos.
going on to say this, that Iran also hit a desalination plant in Bahrain. Earlier on Sunday, Iran's foreign minister said a U.S. airstrike damaged an Iranian desalination plant
If you like baked hot
on an
Cheetos,
island, warning that in doing
in the
so,
in the
quote,
comments,
the U.S. sent
right?
its president, not Iran.
Baked hot Cheetos
Such
is number
infrastructure is
1.
critical for drinking
Number
water
1.
supplies in the parched deserts of the Gulf. An Israeli attack on an oil storage facility in Tehran.
No ad, right? This ad for this hot sauce. But I dare y'all to order this. I dare you, and tell me how hot it is. You'll be crying. And if you ever do this, please let me know in a YouTube video and a TikTok video. Tag me, and I'll send you $10. And I'm just kidding. I don't know. Just let me know. All right, back to the war.
Sent up pillars of fire that could be seen by some video courtesy of the AP as a glow against the Saturday night sky. It appeared to be the first time a
that's
civil
spicy.
industrial facility has been targeted in this war. Now, the war, which erupted on February 28th after U.S. and Israeli strikes hit Iran.
February 28th is when this war started, and it's crazy. The whole Middle Eastern is part of it. Every single country is crazy. Qatar. Like, so many people hate Iran now. Crazy.
Has so far killed at least, more than 1,000 people, 1,230 at last check from the Associated Press. And
Wait.
those deaths.
Wait. Hold on. How many people been killed? Wait. Whoa. Pull back just 10 seconds.
Hit Iran has so far killed at least, more than 1,000 people, 1,230 at last check from the Associated Press, and those deaths were in the Islamic Republic. More than the first time a civil industrial facility has been targeted in this war.
Okay.
And the war, which erupted on February 28th after U.S. and Israeli strikes hit Iran, has so far killed at least, more than 1,000 people, 1,230 at last check from the Associated Press. And those deaths were in the Islamic Republic.
Well, so apparently the U.S. has already killed almost 1,300 people.
More than 300 in Lebanon were also killed and a dozen in Israel, according to officials that are following this matter very closely. I do want to keep us on this live image as we prepare to continue on this conversation with our next guest. So,
Or they're talking about how many people killed us. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, if you're watching, I'm just chilling watching this. Okay, if you're watching this 3 months later and you're like really paying attention, I'm not really paying attention. I'm eating hot Cheetos with hot sauce. My mouth is on fire. I don't even know. Don't quote me. I'm just watching it like y'all. I'm just watching it just like y'all. Like, don't hate me. I'm not a political person. This is interesting to watch.
so hang tight for just a sec.
Oh, and by the way, I see like 80 people writing in the chat, even though we have 0 viewers, and that's not possible. So I'm basically just making this up. You in the comments, don't act like you know everything, because you don't know everything. You're not part of the U.S. government. And then you over there eating ramen with your sister, watching my streams. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching with your sister eating ramen. Wait, they just told us to hold on, and y'all, my mouth is on fire. What? Why'd they tell us to hold on, bro? They getting strike right there in the...
So as we continue to keep these live images here on your screen, again, this is out of Beirut in Lebanon. I want to bring into the conversation now just to discuss all of these latest developments. David Daoud, he is with the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies, and he has been following these developments very closely.
Okay.
David, good to have you on today.
Good to have you on, sir.
Thank you for having me on.
So I did give a bit of a recap there right off the top of some of the things that we had been following for the last several hours. What really stuck out to you, and what really, out of all of those developments, could possibly change the trajectory of this entire conflict?
Well, I think, first of all, I mean, the very fact that Hezbollah joined in this conflict, given its domestic constraints, given the fact that, I mean, just over a year ago, they got out of a war that they got, they fell into. They didn't really expect.
As Bill is a dude that died, right? Am I tripping? Is that a country? I think he's talking about a dude. I don't even know.
Their intervention in the Gaza conflict that turned into a full war decimated their political leadership, decimated most of their arsenal. And yet we find them again starting a conflict with the Israelis. And this suggests to me that they're sensing that the Israeli-American war in Iran is heading in a direction that's going to threaten the regime's existence. Otherwise, why risk the predictably furious Israeli response and the equally predictably furious response from Lebanese for, again, dragging them into a foreign conflict? The one thing that could really change this trajectory is if the United States and Israel stop the war prematurely for whatever reason, if President Trump accepts any Iranian offer for negotiation.
See, people thought President Trump was BS, and he ain't playing around.
Some kind of off ramp that allows the regime to preserve its existence, lick its wounds from this conflict, preserve its existence, but then return back to the same behaviors that led us to this point to begin with.
I probably just ate like 130
if you're struggling
calories.
with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need,
If you're struggling with depression, watch my streams, you know.
I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Up next here, it's a map of the region.
Oh, right here. But I wanted to. Okay. My mouth is on fire. Where's my hot sauce? Another 150 calories. 300. Okay. This is what I wanted to talk about, right? My boy Iran. One where I war with, right? Got Qatar right here. Got UAE. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Israel. Forgot who's right here. I think Pakistan or Afghanistan. I don't even know. Iran is fighting all these people, and U.S. is over here all across the water. They're just screwing themselves. This is the most dumbest. I don't even know what to say to them.
Just to give our viewers a bit more context as to some of the surrounding countries. Now, this conflict, David, as you know, it appears to be affecting multiple countries.
It's not smart at all.
At least right now. How concerned are regional governments about this risk of a further expansion when it comes to the fighting?
Well, I mean, I think it's expanded as far as it can already. Where there are attacks on the Gulf states, there's attacks in
Yep.
Iraq, in Jordan.
See, you said before the war even went crazy, it already went crazy because they already attacked everybody around them.
And Iran is saying that it's only attacking U.S. assets in these countries, but really what they're trying to do, and it's first of all not true, right? We've seen footage of attacks on, say, hotels in the United Arab Emirates and elsewhere, and what they're trying to do is kind of hit the soft underbelly of American regional power. The Gulf states are prosperous countries. They're not, they've had a history of war, say in Yemen, but they're not inclined towards fighting. They don't have that durability that or the endurance the Israelis have built up from unfortunately decades of experiencing war after war after war. And what
My nose is running. It's just freaking hot. My first drink of the day. Pamana mango from the Philippines is so freaking good. Only 100 calories. Freaking amazing. I'm freaking sweating out here. Chat. Yo, chat.
the Iranians are hoping is this harassment of the Gulf states will lead them to effectively cry uncle. And given their influence with President Trump, given President Trump's proximity to the Gulf states, they'll turn to him and say, President Trump, please stop this war in Iran. We can't take anymore. And again, that'll lead to a premature ceasefire that'll allow the Islamic Republic to endure everything that Iran is doing right now. I don't think they expect a genuine military victory in the conventional sense. They're trying to get what the United States and Israel to do to stop because they want the regime to survive. Again, not so they can come to
I get it now. They were attacking other base so they can be like the other countries to tell US, please stop. Tell them to stop. Y'all can stop because they're attacking us also. Because they knew they wouldn't win in the war. So they were like, okay, if we attack the people around us, they're going to send a message to US, be like, attacking us. But that's not what happened. US said, nah, we're going to keep bombing you.
a real modus vivendi with
And the countries that they were attacking got mad and were like, nah, we're going to help them attack you.
either the United States and Israel or the regional countries, but so they can go back to the business of regional destabilization, proxies, building up their ballistic missile arsenal, and of course, going back to rebuilding their nuclear program.
As we talk a little bit about some of these goals that Iran still has here in terms of where they want this to go next, and given the rhetoric, what we've heard from both the U.S. and the Israeli governments, I mean, is this something that Iran could achieve just to keep the regime alive and to continue on operations as they were before?
Achieving the regime's survival actually isn't that hard. It's a harder lift for the United States and for Israel, given we don't have ground forces in Iran, given the size of the country, given that this is a regime that's had almost 50 years to build up organizational depth. It's actually harder to achieve regime change, to destroy the proxies, to eliminate all of Iran's pathways for resurgence than it is for Iran to just maintain that bare thread that allows it to continue existing, at least the Islamic Republic regime, rather. And from there, look, then they'll wait until international conditions are more favorable. Maybe the president.
This hot sauce is ridiculously hot.
He's more preoccupied with domestic issues. The next president's not interested in the Middle East. They'll wait for an opportune moment. This is a regime that is defined by strategic patience. So if it takes 5-10 years, they'll wait for that moment when the eyes are off of them, and then they'll restart what they've been doing. So the goal now is just survive, and that's a very easy goal to achieve.
A lot of the conversation right now, or a lot of the major headlines, do follow these military dynamics, all of these
There's too much hot sauce.
Military operations that are underway from all of these sides. But as we take a live look here
It's so
at
hot.
in Lebanon, David, I want to talk
I'm eating
a little
hot
bit
sauce
about
with
what we
cheese.
know, given the humanitarian
Chips.
situation on the ground in several of these
Please,
places
no
that
one
have been
comment.
hit. I mean, what is the impact to civilians right now?
Well, we know that there's massive displacement. This war started with a massive
Fucking
and
quiet.
predictably ferocious Israeli response, as I've noted. But also, the Israelis have issued several warnings now to the residents of South Lebanon. I think initially there were like 53 villages, and then they kept increasing the number. And then ultimately they said, all of South Lebanon move north of the Litani River. Then this was followed by a call for the residents of Dahia. This is Beirut's southern suburbs, heavily Shiite area, effectively Hezbollah's nerve center in Lebanon. Move out of the area, move northward, move eastward. And then there were the areas of Baalbek that also, this is eastern Lebanon. There were calls for Lebanese to evacuate, Lebanese, again, Shiites, to evacuate westward. So basically move out of the areas where Israel alleges that Hezbollah has military assets, where it's operating. Now, the Israelis want to facilitate their military operations while minimizing the harm to civilian casualties. Hezbollah has a history of intertwining itself with the civilian population, intertwining its assets with the civilian population, which itself is a war crime.
I can't
And
stop
the
eating.
Israelis, what they're trying to do is say, get out of the way, guys, get out of the way, people, civilians, move out of the way. So we can, we don't harm you, and we can facilitate the targeting of Hezbollah assets. But ultimately, this is going to result in what we've seen, about 300,000, I think the estimate is, displaced Lebanese. I mean, Dahia alone, where the Israelis have called for evacuation twice now, has a population of 500 to 700,000 people. They've not all cleared out, but we're seeing reports of massive displacement northward from the south, and already massive movement out of Dahia. The Israeli campaign is slowly being ratcheted up. I think there's more of a focus on Iran now, and I think there's also an attempt to give these civilians an opportunity to move out of harm's way. But again, the ultimate result is going to be.
We don't care anymore. Come on. I'm finna make myself bigger. I added too much salsa. I tried telling y'all, you eat this, is too. Yeah. If you're watching this stream, not even about Iran anymore. About me freaking eating hot sauce. Grabbing a random shirt. Hashtag right in the comments, random shirt. Wipe my nose. Oh, I need something to drink, bro. Let it sit in my mouth. Calm the spiciness down. I feel like this Exodia gift right here. I feel like Exodia is the hot sauce and I'm the blue eyes white dragon. I just gotta obliterate it. Please, no one comment in the chat. No one comment. I don't want to eat no more hot sauce. Can't wait to go back to Japan. I don't know why I just thought of that. I went to Japan. I want some soup. Chat. My mouth is on fire. Look, I have the Muzoda on my forehead. Please subscribe. Hot sauce. Super hot. I'm telling you, if you watch my streams, go watch all my streams. They're freaking funny. There's never a dull stream. All my streams are funny. I'm on my 21st stream. Go watch all of them. They're all freaking funny. I'm a funny person. I'm a comedic, good, funny, genuine, great, skilled athlete. Great, phenomenon, legendary streamer. You're just joining the stream. I just ate a bunch of hot sauce. And I can barely breathe. Whew. My mouth is on fire. Chat. I just grabbed a random shirt. I'm blowing my nose. Got nose boogers. Whew. Ate too much hot sauce stream. Yeah. Ate too much. I've been streaming for 30 minutes. Shout out to my last stream where I just said milk for 30 minutes straight. Whew. I don't even know why people are watching me. Like, I know the narrative. Like, I know why people are watching. But I'm just saying, I don't know how people are finding me to come watch my stream. So yeah, I quoted that wrong. I know why people are watching. Joining Milk Mafia all day. Milk Mafia, shout out right in the chat. I see. Whew, my eye is twitching because of how hot it is. Holy. Alright, I'm about to make the camera small. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's watch something else on YouTube. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Iran expected to name the U.S. Supreme. Oh yeah, I seen that. They named the U.S. Supreme Leader. They named a new one, but they didn't tell the name of it. They just said, "Hey, you know, this is the new leader, but we're not gonna tell you the name because they're too scared because we're gonna bomb them." So yeah, I think that's pretty much the basic update of what happened on day 9. Oil facilities near Tehran targeted, and Iran responds with missiles. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. B2 Spirit strikes Iran's underground ballistic. So that's what happened yesterday. I think that was the first time we used the B aircraft, which that's like the big one with like precise bombs and stuff like so yeah. So yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Next stream I'm gonna do Pokemon. I want to do that. I've never done this on my stream. I always wanted to do that. I'm a big Pokemon investor. As you can see, I have Pokemon cards. Shout out to EV Team Rocket. I remember when I bought this card, the vendor was like, "My daughter says that they call this the Emo EV. This is the Emo EV card. I'm running with it too. I like the little girl, Alright, that sounded kind of crazy. I like what she said about this EV. It does have like a little emo haircut, you know. And then I even have slabs, you know what I'm saying? Got my slabs 2015 PSA 8. Super hard to find this PSA 9. Such a fire card. Oh my god. So I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna do a Pokemon update. Talk about the Pokemon market right now. And yeah, come chill with me. Hopefully I get more Pokemon subscribers, more Pokemon people. But yeah, we're gonna I feel like I should do that once a day. Pokemon market update. Yeah, I like that. Alright, every 2 days we're just gonna do alright, but that is Iran War Day 9. Hopefully we learned a lot. Hopefully we kind of got some of it. I'm gonna still keep track of it as time keeps going. I think this is very important to talk about because war doesn't really happen often like this massive of a scale. And yeah, it's just interesting to watch, man. I pray for the Iranian people. Pray for you know, society as a whole and the world as a whole, you know. Shout out to everybody watching. Thank you for watching this from across the world. You're watching this 3 months later. That was some very hot sauce. All right, so next stream, I'm about to start it up right now. I'm in the stream. Refresh my channel. Refresh it. Come back in like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. Probably not gonna do that. That's fine. Thank you for even joining for 30 seconds. Please, no one comment anything in the chat because my mouth is still fire. Holy, gotta drink. All right, there you go. I'm in the stream. Let's go to my 20-second stream. Talk about the Pokemon market. Still can't believe I said